Welcome to the reading. If this reading found you, there could be a message here for you, or it could be for someone you know. Either way, you found the exit. Before I begin with the cards, a few numbers. The first one is 343, got it 22 times, and it signifies the concept of an earthly creation, i.e., you, coming into a state of completeness or wholeness, as in mind, body, spirit. Okay. All right. We also got 432 18 times. And its spiritual meaning includes having faith in a new cycle, fresh starts, and inspiration. And as it would turn out, Michael Jordan apparently screamed 432 when he defeated the bad guys in Space Jam. I never saw it, but that's what the Urban Dictionary said. So we'll take its word for it. All right. So we also got 848 12 times, and this meaning I looked up. The first part was read out loud, and it said it serves as a reminder of your innate strength and confidence. And now, personally, I get with this number, anytime negativity bubbles up, it's important to always refer back to present tense, positive, empowering reinstatement of that negative thought. For example, you might think, oh, I'm never going to get this right. And then you restate it as, I am currently working on improving my odds at getting this right. Okay. Okay. The next number is 1212. We got it 15 times. And it suggests that you are at a crucial point, building momentum towards something new, and that you're halfway there. Okay. We also got 909 18 times. And I also got 9090 once. And so I put them together. And they mean your angels want you to know you are at the beginning of the end. And whatever issues you are going through are being worked on in the upper level. And I'm hearing as above, so below. Also, 909 can also mean that things are moving fast, hot and in a hurry, is what the description said. So now the songs that I was channeling are the first one is "It's the End of the World as We Know It" by REM. And okay, I can neither confirm nor deny that I had been watching a political news satire show when I started hearing this. Okay. But the part I heard is, "It's the end of the world as we know it, and I feel fine." Okay, so I heard it off and on throughout the past couple days. And of course, that is the only part I heard because the rest of the song is really, really fast and I don't know what he's saying. So then later on, I was playing my favorite game on my phone and I was just getting creamed by my opponent. And I was actually pretty confident that I could take this person on. But I was getting devastated, and I started hearing "Singin' in the Rain." Pretty sure Gene Kelly sings it. But the only part I know is, "I'm singing in the rain. Just what a glorious feeling. I'm happy again." Okay, so let's see what the cards have to say. This is an interesting message so far. First, we have the 8 of Wands. Okay. Hot and in a hurry. We have the moon reversed. Okay. We have the rainbow. We have the enigmatic door. Interesting artwork on this one. We have the box. We have apocalypsis. Ironically, I'm hearing the song again. Okay, we have what do I resist feeling right now? It says we have to feel it to heal it. In order to let go of pain, we first have to honor its existence. Emotions are like waves. Some are soft, some are fierce, some are layered, and some will sweep you off your feet. When we allow ourselves to feel it all, we can then release what no longer serves us. Today's soul action. Allow yourself to feel this wave. Let it move through you, no matter how long it lasts. Then release it back into the ocean. Feel it, heal it, enjoy the sweet freedom within your soul. Interesting. Okay, we also have when was the last time I danced freely? Dance, because it will shift you into a beautiful state, because it will get you out of your head and into your body and heart. Because fear lives in the head, along with anxiety, control, guilt, frustration, and impatience. In just a few minutes of dancing, you will make the shift. You will feel the charge of joy and confidence take over, and you will feel a soul reminder to live and lead from your heart. Dancing is a tool to ground us in the now. It triggers happiness, and it is the gateway to freedom. To become free, dance. Today's soul action, dance for 3 minutes to your favorite song, which is funny because It's the End of the World as We Know It is one of my favorite songs. Okay, notice the inward fire grow within and the feeling you feel being you. You are a wild, loving force. Express it with dance today. All right. And I wouldn't normally take two of these, but they popped out together, so. And these did as well. The first one is Layla, and it says, spend time alone in nature, meditating about your desires and intentions. Ask the angels to help you gain a positive perspective. And we have Archangel Michael. I am with you, giving you the courage to make life changes that will help you work on your divine life purpose. All right. Okay. Let's start here. Now, this looks to me like you are working through your fears and negative energies are subsiding. With 343. Okay, you're coming into oneness with yourself. I'm also actually getting 1212 and 909. And okay, so I'm also getting any unknowns will be revealing themselves. Okay. And, these are almost kind of giving me the feeling that you've been waiting to exhale or holding your breath or holding your joy back until you were absolutely certain the other foot wouldn't drop. Like you've been in the waters of your subconscious, like underwater, holding your breath, and you're coming out of the water, but possibly still holding your breath. Okay, so now I remember this example from one of my shorts. So along with the numbers, this is giving me the feeling of like the numbers based specifically 1212 and 909. This is giving me the feeling of the very beginning of a roller coaster where you're climbing up to the top and it's slow and it's kind of arduous, and then you finally go over the peak of the top and things just fly, right? It's all downhill from there. So, this change in momentum is kind of actually making me think of another reading I did, a long reading, something about the lurch. Be patient with the lurch as long as because you're moving forward, or something along those lines. But this change in momentum I'm getting could be possibly Neptune's fault. Okay. Because Neptune is kind of, I'm hearing ambiguous, but it serves in the unknown, illusion, confusion, and it's moving into Aries, which is the planet of action, right? So I'm not an astrologer, but this is just what I've heard. Okay. So with the rainbow, now I'm thinking in terms of chakra blocks clearing out and you're getting a rush of new downloads. Okay. Now I'm picturing a drain that's been clogged, getting flushed out. And like before it gets flushed, at first you can barely see the water level going down, and then you hit the money load I'm hearing, and then swoosh, all the water drains. So the book actually says in the Himalayas, the rainbow body is seen as the full realization of our essence. There's 343 again. Mind, body, and spirit coming into wholeness. It also says that the rainbow indicates the end of the storm is near and things are about to take a positive turn. I'm getting you're halfway there and this is the beginning of the end. Now I'm hearing it's the end of the world as we know it. Okay, so now what I'm kind of getting from that is, okay, so it's not the end of the world, like, period. It's the end of this cycle as we've come to know it. And then a new cycle will be beginning, right? Okay. Okay. Now, this is interesting with this enigmatic door. I'm actually hearing the event horizon. You're approaching the event horizon, but I'm actually picturing, and this is something I've seen personally with my eyeballs, not like through someone else's camera. I've actually witnessed a UFO going through the sky, the visible sky, right? And then the light turns into a tracer and disappears, right? I'm assuming into a portal or a wormhole at warp speed. Okay. Yeah. And I promise you it was not a shooting star because it was flying. There was actually a couple of incidences, but it was flying and then they took off like a dart. Okay, so the book talks about this card signifying a pivotal moment where you're transition from the known, the comfort zone, into the unknown, and you're being propelled into a new phase of life. 432. New cycles, fresh starts. Okay. So, what you may be resisting feeling right now is, like I was mentioning earlier, it may be relief or joy that this old cycle is complete or finished, or you're over halfway there. This is the beginning of the end. Okay, so now with all this talk about space travel, it may be a good time to do some grounding. I'm getting that you have been working diligently on getting your ducks in a row. Okay. I don't know if you can see that, but all the birds are in a row. And you may have let your energetic hygiene slip. And you may be, like I said, holding your breath, right? And there's another great way to practice grounding is through breathing, deep breathing, not hyperventilating. So I'm getting from these, now is definitely a good time to ground. Get into your body. Get into nature. And spend some quiet time in nature, in your body, and go ahead and embrace the relief that you're over halfway there, that it's all downhill from here. And have faith, there's the 432, have faith that you are entering a new cycle, a new portal, a new timeline. And okay, so now I'm actually hearing the man in the box. Was it Soundgarden, I think? So what I'm getting from these two, besides it's the end of the world as we know it, it's the box that you've placed yourself in, or that others have placed you in, is being broken open and burned to the ground. I just saw 1818 on the timer. So, and this box, like, as you can see, has many, many layers, right? And so what I'm getting is that you're this light within, and you're over halfway out. Now I'm actually, this is an interesting visual, but I'm picturing someone being hidden in a birthday cake, being really quiet, and they're waiting for their chance to bust out of the birthday cake. Okay, interesting. All right, so like I was saying before, now is definitely a good time to seek refuge in nature. Go on a walk, hug a tree, get your feet in some grass. If you have indoor plants, now would be a great time to get your hands in some dirt. I'm hearing go gloveless, okay, when you're dealing with the plants. It's important to get in touch with the earth, with your body. and get out of your head. Okay. Because things are going to be moving quickly now. And so this may be like one of few chances that you get to actually do this grounding. So it's important. And with this Archangel Michael card, I'm getting 848 again. This innate strength and confidence that you have, and your backup is one of the most powerful archangels there is. And I'm getting that your angels, your spirit guides, are working on your behalf in the energetic realm. So anything that you've been holding your breath about is being worked on, okay, energetically in the higher realms. And it's not yours to worry about anymore. So you can release the fear and embrace that things are going to be working quickly in your favor. All right. All right. I think that might be it. Okay. It's, well, I'm hearing also the bird can't fly forever, right? He has to touch down on the earth every once in a while, right, to rest. So now I'm hearing it's halftime. All right. So in whatever sport you want to relate it to, it's halftime. It's time to take a breather, get grounded, reconnect with your body, with the earth, and then you can resume the second half with increased vigor and strength and confidence. All right. And remember to breathe. All right. I think that's it, guys. I hope the messages find whoever they're meant for, and that you find them helpful or encouraging or as confirmation. And with all that being said, I think this is the end of the reading as we know it. If you like the way I read, I appreciate all the comments. I love the comments, the shares, the subscribes, and I love the likes. And it helps my channel grow to reach more people, to get the messages out to where they need to be received. So I guess I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.